We must remember that storms are always rising while we sail in this life. If it's not one thing, it's another. It matters not whether you have Jesus on your vessel or whether you do not. The storm will rise. Or you can be saved. You can love the Lord. But I stop by to tell you storms will come. I wish I had a praying church. You can get up in the morning with a prayer on your lip. Can I get a witness here? The Bible in your hand, reading the word. But before noonday, you can be in a storm. Can I get a witness here? But remember, when the storms does come, Jesus makes the difference. Pray with me. I'm not going to hold you long. Jesus makes the difference. There are many kinds of storms that will come in your life before you reach the other side. There are economic storms. Many of you have experienced some of these economic storms those days when you had no money. Those days, you may not have been there, but I've been there. I've been there in the dusty hills of Foreman, Arkansas. I've been there when I was a lad of a boy, when my mother didn't have the fineness of this world. She had to make sweet water and what have you in order that we could make it. I wish I had a prayer to hold me a few minutes. Just hold me for a few minutes. There have been some days that you may not have had money in your pocket. No food to eat, no clothes, no rent money, no car note, and no job. You was in an economic storm, and you had no one whom you could turn to but Jesus. In such a case, you know what it means to start across the lake of time with Jesus on board. You know that it's Jesus that makes the difference. And to those of you who are doing well now, you have good job, or you have good health, you can run fast. Can I get a witness here? Fine clothes to wear, food in refrigerator and deep freezer. Yes, money in the bank. Remember that you're not in a storm yet, but you're still out on the lake. Can I get a witness here? And just as sure as you're doing well now, some storms will rise. Oh, because you're on the lake, and eventually a storm will come your way. Then, my brothers and sisters, there are physical storms. Good health of yours with no bad feeling days, with plenty of vigor and vitality, which gain for you much wealth and friends, is a blessing from the Lord. I encourage you this morning, whatever you do, take care of it. And thank God for it. For you're having your physical sunshine now. But wait a few more days. Wait until that 2020 vision of yours begin to fail. Wait until that black and silky hair of yours turn mainly gray. Can I get a witness here? Wait until your footstep get a little short. You'll find out you're in a storm. Can I get a witness here? Oh, my brothers and sisters, as I leave you, there are social storms. There are always some kind of storm rising and raging in your social structure. Unrest seem to be the watchword of the day. No peace, nowhere. Dissatisfaction all over the land. Seem like nobody's satisfied anymore. But remember, Jesus said in Matthew chapter 24, verse 7 through 10, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquake in divers places. All of these things are the beginning of sorrows. Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall be betrayed, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Can I get a witness here? I want to tell you, with the decaying of our home life, we found ourselves this morning sailing in a storm. I think you'll agree with me that we don't love in our home like we once loved. Children don't love mother like they once loved. Husband don't love the wife like they once loved. Wives don't love the husband like they once loved. Our streets are dangerous. Can I get a witness here? I tell you, our streets are dangerous to travel. Our communities are dangerous to live in. Our homes are not safe anymore. All because we are sailing in a storm. Yes, there's trouble all over our land. But as I leave you, let me tell you about one more storm. There's a religious storm. To the most of us who try to love the loved, those of us who try to live for Christ, it appears on the surface that our lives should be surrounded by sunny weather. But I stop by to tell you on my way to heaven this morning, if you're truly a child of the King, you hear what I say, you're going to have some stormy weather. Can I get a witness here? If you got your name on the Lord's road, my God, you're going to have some stormy weather. Can I get a witness here? If you stand up and tell a dying world, for God I live and for God I die. Yeah, you're going to have some stormy weather. Ain't God all right? If you don't believe you'll have some stormy weather, come here, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Yeah, and their religious storms. Ain't God all right? King Nebuchadnezzar told him, yeah, when you hear the sound of the music, I want you to bow down and worship me. Ain't God all right? I want you to bow down and worship this golden image. Ain't he all right? I heard the boy said, I just won't bow. The king said, I tell you what, if you defy my order and not bow, I'm gonna put you into a fire furnace. Ain't God all right? But I heard